Caroline has won her disability discrimination claim after she was sacked for taking too many days off for her migraines. Caroline also claimed that the PPE that she had to wear because of the pandemic exasperated her migraines. Caroline was a senior nurse and had worked for the University of Leicester for over a decade. Caroline also suffered from depression and was the sole carer for her grandmother, who also suffered from dementia. Caroline failed to meet the absence targets that the University of Leicester had set for her. Her dismissal letter even suggested that they didn't believe that some of Caroline's absences were due to her migraines and sinusitis issues. So Caroline successfully won her claim for disability discrimination, failure to make reasonable adjustments, and unfair dismissal. This was something that the Trust were aware of, as she actually had an occupational health report back in 2017. Since Caroline started working at the Trust back in 2010, she had had 300 days absent, and the majority of these absences were related to her migraines. In the 12 months leading up to her dismissal, she had 85 days absent. Caroline's absence was 8 times higher than the Trust's target. In 2018, Caroline's grandma was diagnosed with an inoperable cancer, and as a result of that, Caroline started antidepressants and reduced her working hours. In 2019, in her capability meeting, she expressed that she was struggling with her own mental health and balancing work and life. Caroline had another meeting later that year in regards to her absences, and after that she was issued a written warning, given a new absence target. However, she started suffering with her migraines again, and from June to November she was absent for 19 days. In December, she stopped taking her antidepressants and started to suffer from withdrawals. She was originally absent in March 2020, which was believed to be sinusitis, but later tests had showed that she had the antibodies for COVID, so it was suspected that she probably had COVID. In May, she had her final meeting for her absences and she was dismissed as a result. These are some of the passages that came out of the letter that she received following her dismissal. They've repeated that she failed to meet the absence targets that they had set, which I find this bizarre because they have acknowledged that they know that there is an ongoing issue with her health, which for anyone in HR knows that would constitute being a disability, and they've made no reasonable adjustments for her. So because Caroline's absences were directly related to migraines, which are clearly a disability in this instance, she has been unfairly dismissed. So we'll wait for the remedy hearing to find out how much Caroline will get. And we have an update on how much Caroline has been awarded. She's got a total of £38,000. Just under £5,000 for a basic award, £20,000 for a compensation award and pecuniary losses, and £12,500 for injury to feelings.